for those of you who don't know me. My name is Sona. Namaste. I'm just going to take you through a small, short yoga routine which will help with your spinal flexibility, because I know a lot of you are working from home. Well, most of you are working from home, so you'll probably be suffering with your back, with your hips, and with spinal mobility. So hopefully this routine will help you just ease off a little bit of pain and get a little bit more spinal mobility going. So if you're going to join me, make sure that you grab a mat. Maybe if you've got a block. If you don't have a block, then just some cushions like my one here. I've just taken it off the sofa. That's all you need, okay? Don't just watch the video. If you've watched the video, your mind says that you want to exercise. So actually commit your body. Pause the video, go and grab those things and start exercising with me, because I'll be telling you what to do. You might not need to look at the screen. You just have to follow my voice, okay? So let's get started. First part of the video is just establishing some grounding, okay? So heels just touching, stand nice and tall, roll the shoulders into your back pockets and turn those heels out for me. Soften those knees and feel that ground beneath you. My first video was all about grounding and breath work and calming your mind and getting your body prepared, okay? So if you go back to that video and establish that grounding, and then start this routine, it might help you. But otherwise, just 5 breaths, that's all I want you to do. One hand on your heart center, the other hand below. Close those eyes and inhale from the nose and exhale from the nose. Inhale from the nose and exhale from the nose. Just find that calming breath and feel that chest gently rise and fall. Sometimes all it takes is just 5 breaths to calm your mind and body down. So once you've done your 5 breaths, open up those eyes, inhale from the nose and just sigh out. So that now you've prepared a little bit of grounding, I want you to start with just a little bit of a warm-up for the spine, okay? So entwine those fingers together for me, like this. Place them just over your head. I'll just step back a little bit so that you can see. Lengthen those arms for me, stand nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently sway to the right. Inhale, bring it back to the middle. Exhale, gently sway to the left. Do about 5 of these, okay? 5 on each side. So this is round 2. Remember, with your breath, this one's just called swaying palm tree. Now careful that your hip isn't jutting out, that your feet are completely still, your hips are completely still, and you're not just simply jutting your hip side to side. You've got 2 more on each side. Lengthen and release. Lengthen and release. Just 1 more on each side. Breathe. Release. Last one. And release. Now slowly lower those hands to your shoulders and just circle those shoulders round, just to start mobilizing into those shoulders. Now try going the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Just shake those hands, shake those feet out for me, okay? So when you're ready, stay in the middle of your mat, okay? I'm just going to go sideways, so we're just going to start mobilizing into the spine. It's a little bit of a Pilates move as well. Okay, it's just called a roll down. So you're going to inhale, chin up to the chest. Exhale, gently curl up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. As soon as you feel that pull in the backs of your legs, just soften those knees, tuck your chin in, lower the head. Inhale here on the floor. Exhale and roll up, one vertebrae at a time, feeling each and every vertebrae in your spine opening up. So do about 3 or 4 of these roll downs. Inhale, chin up to the chest. Exhale, gently roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale on the floor, roll those shoulders into the back pockets. Exhale and roll up, one vertebrae at a time. So remember, I'm going to target for 3. You do however many you want to do. Don't do more than 5, okay? Just hang there with your last one. Roll the shoulders into the back pockets and dangle there like a gorilla. Now gently crawl those fingers over to the right. Bring it back to the middle and crawl those fingers over to the left. Bring it back to the middle. Bend those knees a lot and come down onto all fours for me. Push your knees back, hands just underneath your shoulders and knees slightly apart. So imagine I've picked you up and landed you on a rectangular box, your hands on the front corners of the box, your knees on the back corners of the box. So the next exercise is your cat stretch, okay? Really focusing on the spine here. So you're gently going to tuck your chin in, round up the spine, look towards those thighs like an angry cat. And then exhale, lift that chest up, lift that neck up, stick your bottom out. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, release. Nice and slow. This is a very gentle, slow yoga routine. I don't want you to push yourself too far, okay? Just do 2 more for me, nice and slow. Really feel those neck muscles opening up. Really feel that spine opening up from the top all the way down to your tailbone. And release. So neutral spine, and we're going to go into just your child's pose, okay? So you sit your bottom back onto your heels. Now if you find this difficult, grab your cushion or your block, just place it underneath your feet. Let the bottom sit on the cushion. And if you've got another one or you've got a block, place it in front of you and let your head drop down. This is your restful child, okay? Breathe, just a couple of breaths. When you're done, slowly lift yourself up, push those cushions back. So, my next exercise is called the rabbit or hare, okay? Really focuses deep into the spine. So, when you're ready, you tuck your chin in, lower that head to the floor, okay? So that just the crown of your head is towards the floor, bottom is in the air. You bring your hands closer to your knees and tuck your head closer to your knees. And when you're ready, you just grab those feet for me. Relax those toes. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Really helps with the upper back, this one. Okay? Really open up that spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lift your head, chin up for me and have a seat on your bottom. Next exercise is just a simple twist, okay? It's called Baradavasana's twist. I'm sure I've said it wrong, but I just like to call it a twist. So when you're ready, you swing your feet towards the right, okay? And you take your right hand, just hold onto the feet here. Your left hand, scoop it round and grab just your elbow, okay? Hold, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now if you want a little bit more, okay, you release both those hands, take that right hand over towards the knees, left hand, swing it round. Turn your chest, turn your torso. Breathe. I can really feel this in my QL, just in my waist, in that lower back. Inhale, exhale. Two more breaths. Unravel those arms, unravel those legs, and swing those feet over to the left. Same thing, I'll do the easy option first. Hold on to the feet with your left hand, right hand behind you, and just grab that elbow. That's it. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. So get your body used to this. Maybe add a little turn and a twist. And remember, if you want more, you take that left hand over the knees. Still try and grab that elbow. Whatever's accessible to you and your body. Breathe. Unravel those arms, unravel those legs. So when you're ready, next exercise, head to knee or Janu Sirasana, okay? I know some of you have really, really tight inner thighs, tight hamstrings, okay? Especially when you've been sitting most of the day. So try and use a prop, a pillow, if you want to, and just place it just towards the outside part of your right foot, okay? Left leg, bring in, sit nice and tall. Inhale, as you exhale, gently reach towards the foot. If you can't grab the foot, grab your shin, your knee. If you can't grab any of them, then place your elbow on that pillow. Your left hand, reach forwards too. Inhale, as you exhale, gently lower your head down. Breathe. Now if you want to feel a little bit more grounded, place that pillow on your thigh, okay? Maybe you can rest your elbows. Maybe then you can grab your calf. And maybe then you can lower your head onto the pillow. Breathe. You do you. Remember, everybody is different. Inhale. Exhale. A little bit lower. Maybe you're quite flexy and you don't need a pillow. And you can get all the way down. Nose, eyes focusing towards the knee. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's do the left side. Same thing. Remember, I use lots of props. You don't have to use them if you don't want to. You decide what you can do. Inhale as you exhale. Reach. Remember, the shins, knees, toes, whatever is comfortable to you. I've got my toe grabbed. I'm not really using any props at the moment. Lower the head, nose to the knee. Breathe. With every breath out, try and get just a little bit lower. Don't force yourself too much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So the next posture is called the gate pose, okay? Really nice, opening up into the waist. You prop yourself up onto your knees. If you do have any knee issues, grab some extra cushioning underneath the knees. You might want a pillow underneath your knees. You decide, okay? All you're going to do is lengthen your right leg out to the side, okay? Slide that right hand down towards the knee, the outside part of the shin, okay? Don't let your shoulder, don't stoop forwards. Open up the back, open up the chest. Lift that left hand up, breathe. Now you might only just be able to stay here and manage this posture here, absolutely fine, but if you want more of a stretch into the waist and into the back, then guide that left hand just up, up, up and over. Guide that thumb. Breathe. Target for 5 breaths if you can. How are we doing? Are we good? Yeah? Amazing. And release. So let's change sides. Let's do the left leg. So slide that left leg away, inner heel down. Keep that leg nice and long. Try and take the bend out of the knee. Left hand, slide it down just towards the outside part of the calf. Right hand, open. Remember, focus your gaze according to how your neck is feeling today. You might want to look to the floor. You might want to look in front of you. You might want to look up to the hand. And if you want more, you guide that top hand just up, up, up and over. This is one of my favourite to stretch out that back, especially the lower back and the waist. And release. Okay, so from here we're going to go down to lying down position into bridge. Okay, we do this in Pilates quite a lot. Pilates one is slightly different to the yoga one. Okay, in Pilates you do it gently, slowly, mobilizing the spine one vertebrae at a time. In yoga, you still do it gently and slowly, but you lift up a little bit higher. Okay, hands here by your hips and buttocks. Gently lift your hips and buttocks up to the ceiling. Engage your abdominals. Engage your glutes, that's your bottom. Squeeze. Thrust the hips and buttocks up a little bit higher. Entwine the fingers together underneath your bottom. Okay, and breathe. Really gets into the hamstrings, into the bottom, into hip stability and shoulder stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Gently down. Now stay in that lying down position. Okay, take your hands nice and wide. Then hug the right knee all the way into the chest and grab that knee and pull it in. So you've got your reclined spinal twist now. So take your right hand nice and wide, guide that right knee over the left thigh, keep looking to the ceiling, let that toe drop to the floor. Put gentle pressure with your left hand on the outside part of the knee. If that foot doesn't touch the floor, use a pillow or use a block to let your foot rest on that pillow. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that leg back to the middle and lengthen the leg. Let's do the left side. Hug that left knee into the chest. Then when you're ready, take that left hand nice and wide. Guide that left knee over the right thigh. Let the toe rest on the floor, look up to the ceiling. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bend those knees one at a time. Hug both those knees into the chest in Apanasana and gently rock side to side. When you're ready, pop both the feet down to the floor, lengthen those legs, and again we started with 5 breaths, so we're going to end with 5 breaths. Close those eyes, one hand heart center, the other hand below. Relax the shoulders, relax your head, and just focus your mind on your 5 breaths. In from the nose and out from the nose. Once you've done your 5 breaths, gently just open up those eyes. Deep breath in and sigh out. Bend those knees slowly, roll over onto your right hip and slowly come up to sitting up position. Sit with your legs crossed or feet in front of you, whatever's comfortable to you and your body. Scoop all that good air into your body, and then hands to the heart center. Namaste from my heart to yours. I hope you enjoyed that session, especially for the spine. Thanks everyone.